So you've heard a lot about the Smart CRM and all of the AI features in HubSpot. One of the key components of that is smart properties, individual properties on contacts and companies that update automatically based on the rules that you provide them, giving you significantly more control, customization, and dynamism inside your HubSpot CRM. So let's talk about smart properties. Hey everyone, I'm CJ, founder of The Gist. We are a certified HubSpot solutions partner, and welcome back to another one of our strategic HubSpot tutorial videos. Today we're going to be talking about smart properties. What are they? How do you make them? How do you use them? And how can they help your business better leverage HubSpot CRM as a true instrument for growth? Okay, this is a brand new thing. So let's start simple. HubSpot, knowledge base, create and use smart properties. Whenever you're doing something for the first time, it's really great to just check out the documentation and figure it out, right? So this very clearly states that smart properties are custom company or contact properties that you can enrich using Breeze, which is HubSpot's AI. Now, right now, these properties are not available for anything other than contacts or companies, deals, tickets, custom objects. I have to imagine that someday they will be, but right now they aren't. So there's some really cool use cases, right? One is you can pull information from a company's website, like their address or their industry or other information about them. Another example right here is you could upload PDF files to contact or company records and use a smart property to summarize them, right? Maybe that's a use case that your business would really appreciate. So this shows you some things that you need to know, like before you get started, these would use HubSpot credits. As a reminder, if you go into HubSpot's AI tools, the standard data enrichment does not use credits anymore. So you can automatically, I was in the wrong tab here, data enrichment, right? So you can automatically enrich contacts and companies with very generic, basic, publicly available information. That does not use up your HubSpot credits anymore, but smart properties certainly do. And so this is a really great resource, and I highly suggest you check it out before you create them. This shows you a couple ways to create smart properties. For example, you can do it right inside a company or contact view, right? You can literally give it a custom prompt, as you can see in this example. Does this company have a presence in city? And it could just say yes or no. That's an incredible tool where normally, historically, you'd have to do a lot of research and manually enter that. Now these smart properties are just filling up that data, enriching your CRM for you while you're doing other probably more productive things. But I'm going to start here. If you go to data management and then data agent, the data agent, you can do a heck of a lot more than just smart properties, but you can learn more here and actually create a smart property. And one of the things that I really like about it is it gives you some initial examples. Some common use cases we've already seen are using smart properties to indicate if a company has recently posted a job opening for a specific type of role or was recently awarded a new funding round. These are very common use cases for B2B software and service companies. But I'm going to go over here to the Manage tab, and you can see a couple of smart properties I've already created. And now, as I don't normally do, if you follow this channel, you know most of the videos I make are in a demo portal. I'm actually in our real CRM right now, and I'm going to create a real smart property that our team is going to start to use. So as you can see, we're still in the infancy. We only have 3 smart properties created, right? The first thing is I want to know if competitors were mentioned. And it's a simple text field, and it's reading call transcripts that are automatically coming into HubSpot. The next thing I'm doing is I want the full company headquarters address on one line. I don't want it separate, address 1, address 2, city, state, zip code. I just want it all on one simple line generated for me. Why? Because when I move a deal to close 1 and I have to generate a contract, I want that personalization token to sync into PandaDoc, and this is just a simple way. So all I do is it conducts web research, generates the company headquarter address, saves it to a company property, then I can sync it over to a deal and I can use it in PandaDoc. It makes my life a little bit easier. Here's another one I did, interest in sales enablement. So what I've asked this smart property to do is read the 5 most recent call transcripts and then indicate yes or no if this prospect demonstrated any interest in sales enablement services, meaning better help streamlining handoff from marketing to sales, improving prospect research and data enrichment, so on and so forth. So I want to create more of that because we do more than just sales enablement. We help with inbound marketing, we help with customer support and engagement, HubSpot, CMS, website design and development. We do fractional HubSpot consulting, fractional marketing consulting. So what I actually did was generated this smart property planner. So what you can do is before you create all your smart properties, you can you can generate the name of a property here. And what you need to create the property is the name, which object is it? Is it a contact or company? What property type is it? And these are the options for smart properties. They're not as comprehensive as standard properties. So there's no date pickers in here. There's no file uploads. There's no calculated properties. It's just single line text, multi-line text, number, single checkbox, multi-checkbox, radio select, or drop-down select. If it's a number, you want to format it, right? Is it formatted, unformatted, currency, or percentage? And if it's a pick list, obviously you have to choose the value. And then you get into your data sources and then generate your prompt. So clearly in this prompt, I said, did the contact show specific interest in better engaging, retaining, or upselling existing customers? This could include objectives like improving onboarding, setting up help desk, customer education like knowledge base, running customer feedback surveys, so on and so forth. So a lot of the value is going to be in this prompt. Just like when you use ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever, the more specific you are in the prompt, the better results you typically yield. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go click Create Smart Property. So I can start here. I'm going to say, I want a property that tracks if a customer is interested in customer engagement / support services. So I'll just click generate here. And it'll start with some suggestions, which is nice. It's still trying to generate this for me. There it goes. Now, I don't want this to be a contact, actually. I want this to be a company. That's more relevant to me. So what it'll actually do is read the transcripts that are associated with the company. So if any contact associated with that company expresses interest, that's relevant to me. So now I'm going to toggle back over here because I actually already did come up with the property name. I've decided to call it customer engagement interest. So I'm going to go ahead now. I've edited the object type. It's a company. I've edited the property label. Field type, you can do single checkbox, but I don't know. I'm a little bit particular. I like drop-down select, and I just want yes or no. And I'm also a fan of these colored badges. Yes, green, no, red. I'm going to hit apply. Then yes, I absolutely do want a prompt. Now, before I do the prompt, it's saying, where should this data come from? So they can do web research. It could research the company's website. It could look at existing property data or call transcripts, data from the last 5 call transcripts associated with this record. Now, this is contingent upon making sure that you've set up some type of integration with Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Fathom, Gong, Avoma, right? All of those, Fireflies, whatever, right? But if you have that set up, now you're just going about your day, running your meetings, doing it what you normally do, but all of that is saving into HubSpot, right? Mixing your structured data with your unstructured data, your emails, your call transcripts and summaries, your notes, right? Now you're giving HubSpot a bigger and bigger brain to learn more about your business and the people that you serve. In this context, obviously, it's just to create a smart property. So I want to analyze call transcripts. And then what I'm going to do is I've already wrote this prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to paste this here. And what's also cool is you can actually select records and see if what currently the value would already be. This is where I'm going to draw the line. I'm not going to do that in my actual portal, but if it was in my demo portal, I would. But anyways, I've tested this. It works. It absolutely works. So I'm going to apply changes here. Again, you can preview the result. You can choose if you want to fill all companies enrolled in a list, or you can just create the property and it'll start filling it moving forward. So boom, I just created it. Now, what does this mean, right? So if I do this, so I have sales enablement, right? And I have my customer engagement property as well. So I'm going to hit refresh here. And now I see that down here. And now I can manage all of my smart properties. I can remove it. I can edit it, right? These are not set in stone. But now what I can do is I can go create a smart property for all of the different trigger points why a prospect may hire us. Inbound marketing and content creation, sales enablement, customer engagement and support, website development, SEO, HubSpot strategy, auditing, implementation and consulting, right? And fractional, growth and marketing consulting. This is fantastic. Now, all I have to do is go about my day, have my meetings, and all of these contests can now be segmented in lists. I can generate reports, and I can trigger automations, whether I just want to remind myself when somebody was interested in sales enablement and I haven't talked to them in 6 months. I can create a task for myself to follow up, or I can just send an email to them automatically, either through a traditional workflow or the prospecting agent, which is a topic for another video. But either way, there is just a tremendous amount of accuracy and customization and evolution that smart properties afford HubSpot users with gaining control over their data and making it more dynamic. So I really hope you found this useful. If you're not really sure, start really, really simple, right? Don't try to think about, don't just create 50 or 100 smart properties out of the gate. This is new to everybody, including us. So start simple, start small. You have to imagine that using this is like sweeping a dirt floor. You can make progress, but you'll never be done. You can always tweak and evolve and optimize. So just approach it like a journey and be smart about it. And I think what you'll find is your HubSpot CRM is going to be significantly more useful and more of a true instrument for growth. So that's smart properties. Get started, play around, and reap the benefits. Once again, I'm CJ Maurer, founder of The Gist. We are a certified HubSpot solutions partner. I want to thank you so much if you're still watching. I really appreciate it. We love making these videos for you. We want to share all of the wonderful use cases of the HubSpot CRM. So please share, subscribe, not only so you can see more of these videos, but we can help more people like you who are looking for this help. And if you would like a custom use case sent right to your inbox every Monday morning, subscribe to The Spotlight. It is our weekly newsletter, a breakdown of a strategic HubSpot use case. Link is in the description. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.